Welcome to my Airbnb explanation video. That is my house. That is the house that you will be staying in. This is the parking sign. It says that you should not park on the street in front of my house between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. between December 1st and April 1st, or when the snow is over 2 inches. That means that you should not park on the street whether or not it is snowing. In the winter, you can't park here because it's a snow route. Back to the house. This is the house. It has some chairs in front of it. Probably the window will be open. I might be sitting right there in that corner because I work from home, so I'm generally home during the daytime hours. This is the front door. You should not attempt to go in it because it will not work. You do not have the key. This is the buzzer that you can use to call me, but you should not call me from this buzzer because you do not need to call me because you can get into number 3438 very easily by following the instructions, which hopefully you read. This is the gate to the left of the house. What a lovely gate. We should walk through it. We walk down the sidewalk. We turn right. We notice the moderately useless green hammock that is hanging on my balcony that is not being used for anything because it's the winter. We turn right again. We don't walk upstairs because I live on the ground floor. This is not my house. This is my house. You can tell it's my house because there's a keypad. This is how you enter the house. First, you put in the code. I will not show you what the code is because I do not want people to break into my house. When you do it correctly, you will hear that sound. When you want to lock the door again, you should push this button that looks like a lock. That is a sound that you will hear. Now you can enter the house. Now you should lock the door behind you. This is my hallway. As you walk down the hallway, you will see the room on the left. There's a picture of a clock. There's a bed. There are some people's stuff in here, actually. There's an owl. In the second closet, there are extra blankets just for you. Goodbye, room full of stuff. On the right, there is a bathroom. It's a little difficult to see inside the bathroom, but it's a bathroom. In this drawer, there are some extra things. This is a bag of makeup removers. You should use the makeup removers to take off your makeup instead of the white hand towels. Anything in this drawer is for you to use. There should be a pile of towels there. And in the shower, there is a dispenser that includes shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. The kitchen is in the front of the house. You can use the kettle. That is a kettle. You should push the button once. You should not hold the button down because that will just make the kettle do strange things that no one can understand. In here are some cups. You can use the cups. Over here, there are some plates. You can use the plates. Over here, there are some forks. You can use those forks. That should be about all you need to know. Always lock the door behind you and remember to turn off the lights. I hope that you have found this video entertaining and informative. I made it because I have a lot of trouble getting people to read the documents that I send out about the house. If you reserved on Airbnb, Airbnb sent you an email to the email address that is associated with your Airbnb account, and it has some content in it that looks like, congratulations, you have a reservation. Here is the date of your reservation. Here's your check-in time. Here's the door code. And when you scroll down in that email, you'll find a link to a house guide. You can also find the house guide by looking at the listing. You can also find the house guide by looking in your Airbnb app at the email that Airbnb automatically sends you the day that you're supposed to check in, and scrolling to the bottom and clicking on the button that says house guide. But even if I explain that to people, they have a lot of trouble finding the house guide for some reason, despite the fact that it really should be there. If you have a reservation email, if you have a reservation, you definitely also have the house guide, whether you realize it or not. It's there, you just have to scroll and you have to click the button. So you really should read the house guide in addition to watching this video, because there's a ton of information in there about lots of things that you need to know about staying in the house. There are restaurant recommendations, parking information, transportation information, directions to find the house from every conceivable direction, including outer space, and probably a lot of things I'm not remembering right now because there's really a lot of information in that document. So you should really go and read it. It's very helpful and informative.